Good evening, everyone. This is Jacob Zarang from the National Weather Service in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, located in Slidell, Louisiana. Just giving you your weekly weather update for the week of August 6th, 2023. So let's jump right on in. Uh, Something we've all been familiar with, what seems like forever now, is the heat. Heat records are currently being broken, and we're expecting records to continue to break as we get further into this week. We currently have an excessive heat warning issued for tomorrow, with likely more to come, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. And the last bullet point, unfortunately, this heat is not going anywhere anytime soon. So let's jump right in. This is showing our excessive heat warning for tomorrow. We'll likely have one issued for Tuesday too. We currently have an excessive heat watch issued for Tuesday, but this is for tomorrow. The main threat is heat indices up to 120 degrees. That's pretty hot. So you want to be careful if you're outside, stay hydrated, work as little as possible outside, and if you do, stay hydrated, find some shade, keep yourself cool, watch out for not only yourself but others, and pets and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, we'll likely have more as we go forward into this week. So today, Baton Rouge actually broke their most consecutive days of 100 degrees or higher with 9. Today was their 9th day in a row that they have reached a high temperature of 100 or higher. And you can kind of visualize that from this. This record started back on July 29th, and it lasted all the way until now, August 6th, and you could see we included also the next 5 days forecasted high temperatures, and all of those are over 100 too. So this record's likely only gonna get gonna get even higher as we get into this week. And just breaking down everything, have also mentioning again on the left hand side the forecast high and heat index for the next 5 days for this week. Generally, a heat index in the 111 to 114 range, which 113 is our excessive heat warning. So we'll likely need those throughout this week, as I was saying earlier. And down at the bottom right and bottom left, really no relief. Maybe on Tuesday we start picking up coverage again. Might have some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but other than that, we're looking to stay dry. And if you go onto the right-hand side, there's that longest consecutive days over or at or above 100. We broke that here with 9 today. We broke the previous record of 8 back in 1921. And like I said, that number is probably going to just keep getting higher. We're not quite there to the level of 1921 in total number of days over at or above 100 with 11 this year. The record's 28 in 1921. We will not be upset at all if we don't get to that record, and we hope we don't get to that record. But that's something also to look out for. And just to recap, July 2023 was the warmest record month for Baton Rouge as well, and June was the top warmest. So this summer has been unusually hot, especially for Baton Rouge. Moving on to New Orleans, this is the 4th day in a row that New Orleans has either tied or broken their daily high record. They reached a record high of 100 today. And I also included back in July 29th just for consistency purposes. But you can see it's just been brutal in New Orleans as well. And then for the next 5 days, they're pretty much forecasting upper 90s, even touching 100 tomorrow, which would be 3 consecutive days. And then on the next slide, we'll go over the importance of 3 consecutive days over 100. So breaking down the forecast, the max heat index is generally ranging from 111 to 116. Like I said, 113 is that excessive heat criteria. So again, furthering the point that we'll likely need excessive heat warnings later this week. Looking at the rain chances again, really not much relief. We're just Going to stay hot and dry for the most part this week, unfortunately. Looking over to the climate stats, so far New Orleans has reached 100 or greater 3 times this year, which is second so far, right behind 5 in 1980. So we'll see over the course of this week if we're able to either tie or break that record of 5. And over even to the right of that is consecutive days at or above 100. We're currently at 2, because today and yesterday we reached 100 at New Orleans. And if we reach 100 tomorrow, we would break that record as well. So that's something that's to keep watch for. If we reach 100 tomorrow, we will break the longest consecutive days at or above 100 in New Orleans. And recapping the monthly temperatures, July was tied for the warmest July on record in New Orleans. I think it was tied with 2016. And then June was the 3rd warmest June in New Orleans' history. So again, unusually hot for this area. Looking beyond this week and into the middle of the month, excessive heat remains, an issue across much of the southern U.S. We currently are outlooked for a moderate chance of excessive heat, which is, 40%. So this is just reiterating that this heat is not really going anywhere, unfortunately. So with this prolonged heat, it's important, to take care of yourself, take care of others who are in need, your pets, and, take care of all those issues. So just a summary, heat records, continue to be broken as we get through this summer. An excessive heat warning issued for tomorrow, with likely more to come later this week. Like I said, we have an excessive heat watch issued for Tuesday already, which will likely get upgraded to a warning tomorrow. And then we'll have to watch later this week if we keep those headlines out. And of course, as we get to the middle of the month, nothing's really going to change. We're going to continue staying hot until at least the middle part of this month. Hope you all have a great week and stay cool. If you need anything, y'all feel free to call us. We're here 24/7. Thank you.